Let me go make some coffee and shit. How we doing, Bugatti boys? Yeah. All right, let me go get some coffee. Previously on Kimba TV. So it cleaned all of those lows. Eventually it cleaned all of those lows. Those were ass. 60,007 was the pivot. It cleaned it. While it cleaned it, it made a CVD so that you can hear me go, I don't know if enough longs are here. You absorbed the selling. Let's go. I had it like that. So they were both 62-1, but at the end of the day, when both of them add up and the Kraken as well, they were all break even. So yes, no matter what, I'm still sticking to the book, Jeremy. Now, based off of the exchange and how different each entry is, right? Some specifically might take a little bit of an L, some might take tiny profit, and some might be literally break even. But when everything is combined, it's still pretty much break even, brother. It's a free roll. PCE comes out in 25 minutes. Who juicing? We're about to get nasty today, ladies and gentlemen. Schwiggity, schwaggity. The juice is the juice. Everybody ready to go? Yeah. Juice! Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. All right, CME.
One thing my trainer, he told me.
Let you shape motherfucker, the max is the math.
He just told us to be prepared.
Liquidity. All right, this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 9. I'm just kidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bugatti money, get nasty. Oh, get nasty. Oh, get nasty. Let's go. Oh, get nasty. We gonna get nasty, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get nasty. Let's go. Ow! Schwiggity. Schwiggity. Ladies and gentlemen, the math is the math. Are you ready? Y'all know what my... Oh, it's juice. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, give daddy that Cullinan. Give daddy that Cullinan, baby. Give daddy that Cullinan, baby. Schwiggity, let's go. Math is math. Bugatti money. Look at that wick. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Schwiggity. Who juicing? Who juicing? Are you ready, Lions? The math is the math. The math is the math. Let's go. Juicy juice. Schwiggity schwaggity, ladies and gentlemen. Exclamation rewind, exclamation YouTube. Everybody good to go. Bugatti ho. Bugatti ho. Bugatti on your ass ho. Schwiggity. Juice them up. Juice them up. Boogamma. Boogamma on these hoes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Easy. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any questions? 26 minutes left. Let's get nasty. Quit playing with the math. Juice me. Poppy Bugatti.
One thing my trainer, he told me.
Poppy Bugatti.
What did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
Poppy Bugatti. Hey, all those motherfuckers in the kitchen, you better not spoof that shit. Bitch, you better get filled, ho. Swear to God, if JP Morgan spoofs, if JP Morgan is now Binancio Magneto, come on. Juice. Juice. Math. Math. Swiggity swaggity show. You guys vibing with me? How you guys doing? Happy Friday. We got live filled yesterday. We put live stop loss, exclamation. Well, it's not even exclamation rewind at this point. It's the VOD from yesterday. So exclamation YouTube, watch the highlights, exclamation, well, you got to go to the VOD to get caught up on the Midnight Alpha TA and the live fill. How many of you guys are digging the live perblunks? I'm just leaving the audio for you guys, so, you know. Literally Pico top shorts and Pico bottom longs. It's got to be testnet, y'all. And we've been planning for everything. So live fill. Everybody knows what my position is. I got like 350 Bitcoin across the board, but it is what it is. It's baby money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to kind of narrate the 5-minute, you know, the smaller time frame thing for you guys. Everybody good? I can only see the names in the chat right now. So Heyblade, Ugan, Sebi, way it is, Spites. Obviously, I'm trying to juice and do my own thing, but everything has already been shown on stream. So if you missed anything, if you don't know what my TP is, if you don't know what my stop loss is, if you don't know what my entry is, if you don't know where my, you know, where I'm going to do this or where I'm going to look for this, if you don't know what my higher time frame idea is, what I'm trying to get into today, etc., etc. Exclamation rewind, exclamation YouTube. Alrighty, we'll regroup in a little bit. I'm just trying to change my life. Out of the homies, whoever juices the least has to pay for the plane. So let's put. Well, I'm gonna probably move my stop loss and profit even further down. There you go, banana man. There you go, banana man. Bitch, I might do this. Let's get ready for CME gap fill. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna play the tap bit for CME gap fill, and then I'm gonna play the Kraken for 57.5. Roger? The math is the math, ladies and gentlemen. So stop the music for a second. Everybody is good, right? There are certain elements now where I might have to start thinking, okay, maybe it's not gonna go lower than the CME gap fill, right? Just because of how fucking stupid S&P is being. But that's okay. We got to be objective. So, and worst case scenario, we were okay with it popping above that area that we were looking at. You know, the one thing that would help me would be maybe like a 30-minute or a 1-hour swing fail or a failed auction structure. So whether it just rallies right back down and then like that, or it You know, regardless of how high it goes, it's some sort of, but aside from that, we got to start thinking, okay, this is going to make all-time highs today. So if this is going to go down to around that CME gap fill, we're going to probably have to, it might be something I'm interested in. Shugity? Obviously, stop loss and profit. If you're already in a long, awesome. But this will probably break soon, and then it'll be on to the next value level. So, all right, everybody good? Whatever you're doing, put your stop loss and profit. Can't lose, ladies and gentlemen. Shorts yet? Nope, none. But did you hear me talking about, like, this is clearly not a swing fail, but what would this be? What would that be? You know? And then, so like if it goes back, that could be like an interesting level. Alrighty. I would also be taking the gap into consideration. And the best part too, LPZ, is this, I don't want to say exact scenario, but there's a CME gap to the downside that isn't fully filled. There's a single print to the top side. Okay, S&P, all eyes on S&P, because you're going to look at the last time we had a daily candle close below GEX flip and how long we stayed below the GEX flip. So I'm ready to get into a long, but I'm not convinced yet. And I certainly don't see any sort of edge or reason to on a smaller time frame or higher time frame. Yeah, just remember, LPZ, CME is going to be paused in 7 minutes. That's why I stayed this long. If I just had to like throw out a couple numbers, brother, for me, it's like, are we going to do the CME gap fill and go, or is it more like a 57 type of long entry? So I would love like 57, 57.5, clip that. You know, and then we did that little fibception down there, you know, 57 thou. You remember this? So anyways, you know, and you should never ever let anything that I'm saying be the foundation or influence you heavily over like what you're thinking. You know, if you're more bullish than I am, or if you're more bearish than I am, that's fucking awesome. And I really, really want everybody to juice. So, all right, any other questions? I know your bias is bullish, but do you see a scenario to where we could go to 50K area? Sure. Nazarildo. 100%. Nazarildo. I have been saying this for the whole week, but there was a point where I made an emphasis to remind y'all my short is now bigger, right? You guys remember when I said my bias is now, remember how I was always trying to protect the long, but starting like Monday, starting Wednesday, I said my shorts are bigger now, indicating that, you know, we're a little bit bearish. So do you know my total position size, Nazarildo, on how many shorts I have or what the size is? I have 100 on Tab Bit. I have a little bit more on Cracks. I have 58 to 229 accounts on MEXC. 20 Bitcoin on Blowfin. Shadow Dancer, let me know if you have any questions, but I swear I have gone over all the levels to the downside and all the levels to the upside for the last couple of days. And so whether it pumps or dumps, there should be no surprises, okay? And this is a great example, I think. What the fuck? Okay? What the fuck? Okay? What a coincidence that the single print is right above that line again. That's where the imbalance started. What a coincidence. Yeah. Quit playing with me. So if you need, here you go. If you just want to screenshot that. Screenshot that. CME. Coinbase. I hope you feel that you've got a little bit better this week. You got a little bit better today. And by the way, if this for some bizarre reason does go down to like the 57s, it's not going to bounce up right away. Hint. I'm not saying that it's going to go down there, but if for some bizarre reason this ends up down in like the 58s or 57s, you don't need to rush into a long because it's not going to V-shape recover. Not over the weekend. Levels to the upside, levels to the downside. It'll probably do some, it's going to do some goofy shit like this. Most likely. Well, that's a little bit of Latuche speak. We'll have to see with Bugama's. Bugama! I will see you guys bright and early Monday, pre-US market. Love you guys. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss, Sato. Tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss, Sato.